Hi Vital Ones, it's Dr. Samm and D. Happy New Year, guys. Come on in, coming in. We're going to talk about thyroid today. I'm going to go share the video. You guys go share the video. I'm going to share my video. Let's see if we can do this. Do it. How are you guys doing? Type in the chat, comments, anything you guys want me to talk about in the new year, I'm willing to do that. If you're not in the group, The Vital Force with Dr. Samm, go join that very active group. We're doing a squat challenge right now. So everybody has to do a certain amount of squats each day. I post each day, and then you have to post either a gift or a picture of yourself or something once you're done with your squats, all right? So let's get going. I'm trying to share. Here we go, right here. We're going to share it. You guys share as well. There we go. Let's do that. All right, guys, I'm Dr. Samm Price. I am a licensed naturopathic physician. I'm an expert in natural medicine. I help you bridge conventional and alternative medicine to transform your illness into wellness. Today, we're going to talk about thyroid issues and thyroid dysfunction because January is National Thyroid Month. So let's talk about thyroid. So it's a lot to talk about everything that involves thyroid. So we're going to talk about what are some of the symptoms that you need to be aware of that you might possibly have a thyroid dysfunction. Well, first of all, guys, where is your thyroid, right? So your thyroid is right here. It's a gland. It's about yay big. So right here is where your thyroid is. So first of all, if you can palpate that and it's large, you need to go see your doctor, okay? So that's where your thyroid is. So there are about 3 or 4 different thyroid dysfunctions. There's hypothyroid, so that's low functioning thyroid. There's subclinical hypothyroid, which means it might not really show up on the labs, or there's something else like acting in conjunction to make that a low thyroid function. There's hyperthyroid, which is your thyroid is over functioning, and then there's subclinical hyperthyroidism. There's thyrotoxicosis, which is really, really high numbers of your T3 and your T4, which is usually caused by the hyperthyroidism. And then there's Wilson's temperature disorder, which is part of the thyroid, which is where your basal body temperature is really, really low. So I'm going to focus really maybe the next week or so on the 2 major ones, which are hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism. So first, let's talk about if there's low thyroid function. So low thyroid function, what you would be feeling or what your loved one would be feeling. So if you have anybody in your family or your loved ones or your friends or yourself are experiencing some of these symptoms, then you might want to contact a naturopathic physician like myself to kind of do some lab work and to kind of investigate whether or not this is really thyroid dysfunction or something else. So low thyroid function, here are some of the main symptoms. So the main symptoms for all of them are fatigue. Okay, but then the hypothyroid has some other ones that are pretty key. Weight gain, depression, thinning of the lateral 1/3 of your eyebrows right here, hair loss, depression, weakness, and joint aches and pains. It all sounds like cold weather stuff, right? But this can be a sign of hypothyroidism. Dry skin, constipation, menstrual irregularities. Let's see, what else did I put down? Those are the main ones for hypothyroidism, okay? So then if we talk about hyperthyroidism, which is where the thyroid is over-functioning or overproducing, main one is fatigue, just like everything else. But just like with hypothyroidism, there's menstrual irregularities, but you'll see more of a lighter flow in the menstrual period of females. This one's almost exactly opposite of hypothyroidism. So hyperthyroidism also has fatigue, but it also has insomnia and irritability. You're just like wired. You're irritable. You have palpitations. You're jittery. You have heat intolerance as opposed to the cold intolerance. So hypothyroidism, you're always cold in your fingers and your toes. Everything's always cold. Hyperthyroidism, you can't stand the heat. You're constantly taking off clothes, and even though it's 20 below, you're hot out. You're hot, okay? You have warm, moist skin. Not dry skin like the other one, and you have hyperdefecation. So not necessarily diarrhea, but you're constantly going bowel movements, okay? You're constantly going to the bathroom. You have irritability, jittery, weight loss is another one. So it's normally weight loss. Very seldom do you see weight gain in hyperthyroidism, sometimes only if you're overeating, because hyperthyroidism, you're constantly active, you're jittery, so people tend to like, I don't know what to do with myself, so they eat. So in that instance, you might see a little bit of weight gain in hyperthyroidism. Very rare. It's normally weight loss because you're so active and you've got, it's not so much energy. Some people think it's energy, but it's really jittery, palpitations, irritability, insomnia. Most of what I see in clinical practice is the hypothyroidism. So I want you guys to be aware of those symptoms as well as the hyperthyroid symptoms. And then if you or any of your loved ones or your friends are experiencing this, I want you to schedule at drsamm.com for a 20-minute free strategy session with me. Okay, guys, I'm going to go over these one more time. So low thyroid function, you're going to have cold intolerance where, oh my gosh, you're just so cold. You're going to have weight gain, hair loss. You're going to have fatigue. You're going to have constipation, joint aches and weakness, dry skin, menstrual irregularities, and depression. Okay, those are the common symptoms with hypothyroidism. So hyperthyroidism, which is they're overacting, here are the common symptoms. Fatigue, again, but you'll also have insomnia, irritability, palpitations, warm, moist skin, hyperdefecation, heat intolerance, weight loss, all right, and low flow menses, all right. So guys, I'm Dr. Samm Price. I'm a licensed naturopathic physician. I'm an expert in natural medicine. I help you bridge conventional and alternative medicine to transform your illness into wellness. Today we talked about thyroid conditions and what are some of the symptoms. Next week, let's talk about thyroid testing and how we know whether or not this is actually a thyroid issue or not, or something else. All right? So please go to the link on this post. It is www.bookdrsamm.com, bookdrsamm.com for a 20-minute free strategy session, guys. Have a great day and Happy New Year!